At the Ford Furniture Stores of Bern.
Indiana's NewsCenter continues with the noon extra on 21 Alive.
Hey, welcome back to the program. We have integrative medicine Dr. Jeff Glad with us today, and the lines are full. If you're trying to ring in, be patient. Let's start with Rebecca in Orland. Rebecca, you're looking for an alternative for medication to treat a child with ADHD? Rebecca, are you with us?
Yes.
Okay, so you're looking for an alternative to treat a child with ADHD?
Yes, besides medicating them.
Okay.
Yeah, a bit more.
Hello?
Hello. Yeah, can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay, so the focus on ADHD isn't so much on what supplement, but sort of the full lifestyle package. And so if you look at things that drive irritability in children and lack of focus, certainly the diet is where you start. Things like certainly high sugar, high processed foods. A lot of these kids can be gluten sensitive, and so taking that out of the diet can be significantly beneficial. There was a study of 134 kids with ADHD who were sensitive to gluten who were taken off of gluten, and 134 of them got better. Matter of fact, 70% of the kids chose to stay on that diet because they felt so much better. So certainly from a lifestyle perspective, it's diet and what we're eating, making sure that we're focusing heavily on whole foods, fruits, vegetables, beans, nuts, non-breaded meat and fish. Supplement-wise, the omega-3 fatty acids have shown benefits in behavior. Most of our children and most of our adults in this country are lacking omega-3 fatty acids. Typically we get that from salmon, tuna, halibut. We don't eat enough of that fish. We don't eat it regularly enough, and so we're lacking those omega-3s that are essential for good brain health. And then zinc is another one that has been shown to be effective in children, dosed somewhere typically starting between 10 and 20 milligrams. But again, most of those supplements I've not seen to be tremendously helpful without the lifestyle changes too. And so you want to start bringing about some of those lifestyle changes. That can be tough in a kid who's grown up on a typical standard American diet. Not saying that's your son, but most children are. And so we need to model that behavior as parents, learning about whole foods, learning how to bring them into the house, and slowly starting to cut back on the processed foods and the sweets.
Okay, it's my grandson, and he's mostly on a gluten-free diet, but he doesn't have the celiac disease.
Mm-hmm.
But he has a milk allergy too, and he hasn't, since his birth, he hasn't been able to have milk, but he drinks silk.
Mm-hmm.
Would that hurt him, or should he try some different kind of milk, or?
No, those are fine. Some of these dairy alternatives that we're seeing become more and more popular, a little bit concerned there because they have a lot of added sugar. So your almond milks and your soy milks and your rice milks, typically we're adding cane juice or brown rice syrup to those to make them sweeter. I prefer unsweetened versions of those if children are going to use those, and certainly there's nothing wrong with drinking water either.
Okay, and the fruit juice too is bad, right? And the Gatorade?
Yeah, you're exactly right. And so if we can start cutting that with water, cut that with club soda, make a bit of a spritzer out of it for kids, and then gradually start